I can't quite believe that we're back yet again, still from the comfort of our own home, but this month has gone by really quickly, don't you think, Kimberly?
It certainly has, Rachel, and Change Checker has been on hand with the latest Scarcity Index, 2 new coin launches, and the hardest quiz ever to keep you all busy.
Yeah, it has actually been a really busy month for us, so why don't we take a look back at some of the highlights. I'm Rachel.
And I'm Kimberly, and welcome to your Change Checker newsletter for May.
So it's really exciting to kickstart the month with the very first £2 coin release of 2020. And the VE Day £2 was actually first released as part of the annual coin set. But this month, we were lucky enough to see the coin released individually, which was really exciting for Change Checkers, wasn't it?
It is really exciting, Rachel. So this £2 coin has been issued to celebrate 75 years since Victory in Europe Day. And the 8th of May was the official date of that. And that was the acceptance of Nazi Germany's official surrender and the Allied victory. Now the design on this one, Rachel, is really nice, I think. It's one of my favourites. So it's designed by Dominique Evans, and it shows a woman holding a newspaper aloft in a crowd of celebrating people. So a really fitting design, I think, for the coin anniversary.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. And I think you're right, it's got to be one of the best £2 coin designs we've seen in quite a while. It's certainly one of my favourites. And such a fitting tribute to an amazing anniversary, you know. We even saw the May Day bank holiday was moved this year to the 8th of May to celebrate this 75th year since Victory in Europe Day. And I think the coin design just sort of summarises the spirit of celebration that the war was finally over. So a really great coin, I think.
Yeah, and it was, even though we were socially distancing this bank holiday, I know lots of people had street parties with their neighbours from their own driveways. So people really still celebrating actually what is quite a significant anniversary, I think. Head over to our blogs to find out more about the history of VE Day coins and this new £2 release. So we've had the second Scarcity Index of 2020 this quarter, and that's tracking how sought after the coins in your change are. And it's actually all been changed for the 10p's this quarter, Rachel, so quite exciting. For the first time ever, I think, we've seen B for Bond has not only been knocked off the top spot, but it's actually dropped 11 places down towards the middle of the pack. So quite a lot going on with the 10p's this quarter. But Rachel, why don't you tell us who's now on the top spot?
Well, I think it comes as no surprise that top of our 10p scarcity index at the moment is the N for NHS 10p. And I mean, with the clap for carers going on every Thursday night and the amazing support and work of the NHS to keep us all safe during the coronavirus, I think it's only fitting that, you know, change checkers are recognising the importance of our NHS, and this coin has become the most sought after of all of those A to Z 10p's. As you say, Kimberly, it has knocked off B for Bond from that top spot. And B was up there for quite a while, and certainly right from the beginning, I think it was really picked as the favourite of those A to Z 10p's. But I think quite rightly so, we do see that N for NHS at the top at the moment.
And like you say, rightly so, Rachel, and it's also a fantastic design on the NHS 10p, not just very meaningful at the moment. Outside of the 10p's, the 50p index has actually remained fairly stable. Kew Gardens still holding that top spot, exactly as we expect. A bit of shuffling with the Olympic 50p's, seeing the wheelchair rugby 50p moving up 11 places.
And I think, you know, with the excitement surrounding the Team GB 50p, we're probably going to see a few shuffles of those Olympic coins, especially over this year and into next, when we will see the release of that Team GB 50p in 2021. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with those Olympic coins, I think.
Yeah, it's all very exciting actually with the Olympic 50p's. We know they're incredibly sought after already, and I'm sure we'll actually just see that popularity increase. So that's a sort of overview of this quarter's Scarcity Index, but if you want to head over to our blog, you'll be able to see the full index there and see anything else that's moved around.
So I don't know if you've had a go at it already, but this month we released our hardest ever quiz. And I mean, it was really, really tricky. So we've taken some of the topics from the coins that you can find in your change, and we've created some really hard questions around those. I don't know how you got on with the quiz, Kimberly. I certainly thought it was pretty challenging.
It was definitely challenging, Rachel. I actually got quite a shameful 4 out of 10. And I guessed those as well. So
No shame in that. I think most people scored around the 40 to 50% mark because it was really, really tough, but a bit of fun too, I think.
Yeah, it was definitely quite good fun. I did see some crazy good scores though. One impressive change checker got a full 90%.
Yeah, that is amazing. Yeah, really, really good work there. I think, as you say, quite a lot of those were probably guesses. It's so hard to get the answers to those quiz questions, but a really good one to keep you entertained at the moment as well. And we were selecting 10 lucky winners from people who shared their scores, and they have now been announced to win the Megalosaurus 50p coin. So a really lovely prize there for change checkers too.
Yeah, a really great prize for change checkers. And although we have actually already selected our winners for this, if you've not already tried it, still head over to our Facebook page to have a go and let us know how you get on. So Rachel's been answering your £2 questions in our latest Q&A video. Thanks to everyone who sent in your questions. We actually had some really great ones to choose from this time, didn't we, Rachel?
Yeah, we really did. So thank you to everyone who sent them in. Make sure if you haven't seen it already, go and check out the video. You can find it on Facebook and YouTube, and you can see if your questions have been answered. And if not, you can leave a comment as well, and we'll get back to you to answer any of those questions you might still have. But this Q&A video is kind of a regular thing that we do. So stay tuned for our next one, which will be coming out soon. So another really exciting £2 coin was released this month, and it was actually the third and final Captain Cook £2 to be released. And these coins are celebrating the 250th anniversary of Cook's voyage of discovery. So really great anniversary to be celebrating.
Yeah, exactly, Rachel. So Captain Cook's journey actually lasted from 1768 to 1770, and he's actually widely considered to sort of personify the British spirit of adventure. So that's why it's really exciting. We've had these 3 coins celebrating the 250th anniversary. And what's even more exciting about this series, Rachel, is one of my favourite things, is that when all 3 coins from 3 years are put together, they actually create an image of their HMS Bark Endeavour, which is Captain Cook's ship. So it's really cool to have that image come together on the 3 coins.
Yeah, I think that's amazing. It's kind of like a bit of a jigsaw puzzle, isn't it? Piecing all 3 coins together. And something quite unique for collectors as well. So it's lovely to finally see the whole design revealed, and you can see that full ship, which I think is just amazing. If you want to find out more about it, we have got a blog, so make sure you head over there to find out all about the 3 coins, and you can secure them for your collection there as well.
So very excitingly, this month we've actually been continuing our video mini-series. I don't know if you saw, Rachel, but I was turned into an animation for this one. I'm sure everyone's very excited about that. I know I was. But we're actually looking at the history of the RAF and the 5 coin series from the Royal Mint. But we actually had something a little extra and a little exciting on the end of this one, didn't we, Rachel?
Yeah, that's right. So we had a little quiz at the end of this video, which I think was really exciting to test all of your knowledge about the RAF £2 coins and those incredible aircraft that feature on the coins. So all the answers could be found hidden within the video, made it a little bit easier than our hardest ever quiz, but a really fun challenge as well, and something a little bit different. So if you haven't already, make sure you head over to the video and take that quiz and see if you can get all the answers right. We've actually announced 5 lucky winners on each video who have won the RAF Vulcan £2 coin. So congratulations to you if you are a lucky winner. But if not, or if you haven't had a go already, go and check out that video. I think it's a bit of fun, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely go and check it out if you haven't already seen it.
So this month we're challenging junior change checkers to get involved with designing their very own A to Z 10p coin. Now we all know how sought after these A to Z 10p's are, and their designs really have captured the imagination of the public. So I'm really excited to see what kind of designs everyone's going to come up with when they redesign the A to Z 10p's. But do you have a favourite one yourself, Kimberly?
I actually do have a favourite one. Mine is actually the King Arthur one. I think the design with around the big table, around the round table, is actually really great. I feel like I know what your favourite one is, Rachel. Why don't you remind us?
I mean, I think they're all incredible, and some of them are just really whimsical, but I really like the G for Greenwich Mean Time. I think it almost looks like a globe, it's quite intricate. But I also like the R for Robin, because I mean, Rachel.
That's the one I thought it was. I thought it was Robin.
Yeah. I mean, they're all really great designs though. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what designs you guys come up with. And it's going to be really cool because we're going to create a virtual animation of those A to Z 10Ps, which is similar to the 50p key worker designs that we created as well.
Yeah, exactly. So it will be really exciting to see what everyone comes up with. And we're turning the top 5 designs that we select into virtual 10Ps. So these winners are going to be revealed on the 13th of June. So make sure you head over to our Facebook page now and get involved with that because it will be really exciting. Well, we might still be in very uncertain times, Rachel, but there certainly is no shortage of coin news.
Yeah, that's right. And remember, if you want to connect with other change checkers, then you can always head over to the Change Checker community group on Facebook. There you can share information, news, stories, and swap with other collectors as well.
Otherwise, join us next time where we'll be discussing all the latest news from the month of June.
See you there and stay safe.